Hello everyone, welcome to this new video. Today we're going to have a look at our lineup, at today's lineup, because we're about to play an important match, I would say, and this is going to be very important because we have many disqualifications today, and therefore we will probably try and wait for those disqualifications to expire, so that we'll be able to confront the following opponents in a more decent way. So let's have a quick look at who our next opponents will be. It's going to be 90's. They sit here in the league, and apparently they've been scoring somewhat high amount of goals, not impressively high, I have to say, if compared to some other teams, but they have been they've been conceding a very little amount of goals, and as far as I can see, probably 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th best defense overall. It might probably not sound impressive, but 14 goals are very low amount of goals. So let's have a quick look at what their lineup looks like. Right, this thing still has to update their match. Probably no. Alright, so there we go. And actually, despite the very high skills, I think we might stand some chances against them. But let's have first a look at their players. So 22.9 with 4.5 stars, 4.5 stars with 2.3, somewhat counterable. 18.1 with 4.5, 15.5, 4.5, 19.2, and then 12.8 with 4 stars, 10.6 with 4 stars, but this guy's injured, so he won't even be playing. Then 18.8 with 4.5 stars, 18.2 with 4.5 stars again, 22.9 with 4.5, and a great goalkeeper as usual. The stamina's low though, so yeah, we might try and confront them with all of the weapons we have, but I'm afraid that provided this kind of situation, as you can see, Mazzotta's disqualified, Minier's disqualified, and provided that in the next few matches we would stand higher chances to win, at least this is my take on it, I suppose we should try and be more conservative. Well, we should go up to, in my opinion, around 44 points to make sure we're at least in the 10th position. So we're only, I would say, so 42, 16 points away from the target. 14 points away from the target, which means, as I said, 14, 6 matches to be won at max. So yeah, 16, 18 points. So yeah, 6 matches, and in this case I think we should try and win against some other teams, like, I don't know, probably Castagna, but they're very hard to beat for us, or Servi della Gleba, UC Diamoli, DTNS, Futsal Fabrico, probably. Tough opponents though, Marino, Real Mediterranea, Real Scuderiana. So amongst these 11 teams, we should try and win against against 6 of those once. Not easy, but we would probably stand higher chances than trying to win against 90s with with half of the team at our disposal. I'm probably wrong, but I don't see how we could win this one. Mainly, actually, now that I see it, because our defense would be made of Quiriconi and basically no left defender. So we would cut down Sodimo's experience boost, and we would have no left defender. We might promote one from the B team, but that wouldn't be the same thing. So yeah, let's try and do the original and go for the original plan, because I think that's our best option. Would stand way higher chances to win against some other teams. And now we would only risk to have some players either disqualified or injured for the matches that do count. So let's go this way. Parisi. So we'll have Fabris, Fishnale, Quiriconi, Zanotti. We might probably want to swap Franchetti and Fishnale as well. Yeah, or even Tripoli. He's a good player. Yeah, let's go for Tripoli. And then we'll have to. I'd rather keep Canciali playing, because he's going. His experience will be extremely important in the future. So we'll swap Shori out. Bricu will be playing. I'm trying to make this up right now, guys. I'm sorry if I'm very slow, but I have to think about what we're doing. Yeah, let's go for Storari over here. Basseri will be playing here. Then we'll have to take Login away and Yossa as well. So Igga will be playing on the left, and yeah, the center. Then who's going to be playing on the right? Tough one. But let's try. There's really no player here that we might play this time. So I think we should just go for. We might just go for Marchese. So Login will have to get in at some point. Probably want Fishnala on the bench, and then it's going to be playing on the right. Well, let's go for Marchese. I'm not trying to win anyway. Zanotti will have to play because he's the cap basically to Sodimo's experience boost. So we'll have to try and risk Zanotti to be disqualified at some point. And I think that is it as far as the lineup goes. Let me have a look at one little thing. Alright, so the captain is going to be, don't really know, probably Canciali. Canciali's going to be our captain this time. Igga, no. As far as corner kicks go, let's go for Variopinto. Penalty kicks, it's probably going to be Passeri, 12-18. 12-16, so yes, Passeri. And then free kicks, Variopinto will take them. And the tactics, mentality, let's try and go for the draw. We'll be defensive, playing on the wings, and the focus side will be balanced. Yes, Scandalo will replace Passeri, so it's going to be the other way around this time. Passeri will be replaced by Scandalo, and there we go. Fishnala will replace Quiriconi, so the other way around here as well. No, Fabris replaced by Fishnala. Alright, and then Briku is not even there. We might want to play Login this time, and he'll replace Marchese. Marchese, Login. I'm doing it right now with you guys, so that's the reason why I'm very slow right now. Not that usually I'm very fast, but here we're trying to do something funny, so it's even harder than it usually would be. So I think we've done it all. We've planned the subs already, the lineup. Yeah, it's definitely not the best one we could play with, but let me have a look, because I saw Grange had improved a lot. So let's go for something like that. I'm sorry, players, and let's have a look. What happens here? So there we are with the A team. Let's toggle this away and let's have a look at the B team. Come on, load it. Sorry guys, this is my usual problem with this very old machine. On top of that, we're recording the video, so this thing is struggling quite a lot. Where is Grange? Can't really see him. Grange. Alright, he's here. So we might actually promote him, because I saw that he's got up to 4 stars, and I'm not even planning to transfer list him, because I've just scouted him a lot of times and he's showing good professionalism most of the time, not all the time, as you can see, despite Smerili having 19 with psychology, and most of the time he's at 4 with very good scouts. Sometimes he's at 3. So I suppose he's somewhat like Quiriconi, between 3 and 4, which is not too bad in my opinion, and he might turn out to be a very good player for the first team. That's why I'd like to keep him, and we might even think about promoting him and letting him play under these circumstances, because the B team do already have their lineup done, and there is basically no space, no room for Grange, but he might have some. There might be some room for him in the main squad. So let's have a look at this by updating the page, and we'll probably play Grange instead of Marchese. He's not going to play in his preferred role, in his favorite role, but he'll be playing and building up some routine, which is always a good thing. So yes, I think that is it. That is it. Yes, guys, sorry for taking this long for this lineup video, but I didn't really want to make bad mistakes this time. We're still risking something because of these three players having a sort of disqualification threat on their heads, but I'm really convinced that this is the best way to go. So we'll lose this match, don't care. We'll just be waiting for Matota's and Veniero's disqualifications to expire, and probably have one more player disqualified here in order to have him that disqualification as well expired by the time we need one or more of these players. Hopefully that was clear. If it wasn't, sorry guys, but you'll see what I mean in the next lineup videos. So thanks a lot again for watching, and thank you for your time, and see you in the next video. Bye.